There were people lined up for 2 days to see Donald Trump in New Jersey. New Jersey is a blue state. Well, maybe not as reliably blue as it used to be because they had Chris Christie recently, but it's most definitely a blue state. I am hearing rumors from my people in D.C. that Donald Trump's people legitimately think it's in play, that that's not going to be the last rally he's going to do there over the next year, which is, man, Democrats, once you've lost New Jersey, maybe it's time to revisit some things. Either way, Trump went off last night about 3 years of hoaxes, and he was totally right about it.
The congressional Democrats are obsessed with demented hoaxes, crazy witch hunts, and deranged partisan crusades. It's all they know how to do. The do-nothing Democrats. They have spent the last 3 years, and probably even before I came down on that beautiful escalator with our beautiful future First Lady, trying to overthrow the last election, and we will make sure that they face another crushing defeat in the next election. We are going to have a victory that's even greater than 2016.
I want to hit briefly on that last point that he made about the 3 years of this. Understand something, and this is very difficult for people who despise Trump to understand, mainly the American media and, of course, all the Democrats. When you see this constant frustration out there now that they don't know why people don't care about impeachment. We impeached the president. I mean, and they're right. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has been impeached. Whatever happens in the Senate, even though we know what's going to happen in the Senate, he has been impeached, and the public doesn't care at all. They don't care at all. And they're all lamenting it, and the Democrat Party's seen their poll numbers go down the toilet, and they can't figure it out. And every cable news pundit, it's not, oh, that's all I've talked about. Why are my ratings in the toilet? People, it's because Trump supporters feel like you've been trying this for 3 years, that this is just the latest thing, and that there's nothing to it. And now, I mean, that old story about the boy who cried wolf, surely I don't have to read that to you on the air. That's where people are now. The next outrage. I saw somebody today talking about, well, we really should let someone testify to prevent the next outrage. I've got news for you. There's going to be a next outrage. Donald Trump could let Bolton testify and then walk onto the House steps and allow the Democrat senators to one by one take turns with a bullwhip, flogging him before he goes back to the White House, crawling on his hands and knees with a dunce cap on, and there would still be an outrage the next week as if he hadn't done anything. When you're always outraged about everything, the public loses interest. They don't care. So stop lamenting the fact that no one cares about your stupid impeachment. 3 years of outrage, that's what you get. And look, outrage, it's not a noun, really. It's like more of a verb. I went to community college. Anyway, Donald Trump says people are flocking to the Republican Party.
Americans of all political beliefs are sick and tired of the radical, rage-filled left socialists. I never saw anything. What's going on in this country? What's going on in this country? The Democrat Party is the Socialist Party, and maybe worse. Voters are making a mass exodus from that party, and we are welcoming them to the Republican Party with wide open arms.
It's hard to say whether or not that's true or not. I mean, he's a politician at a rally, and every party lies about their voter registration numbers, especially leading up to an election. That's like just a thing that everyone does. You'll hear Democrats saying this too. People are flocking here. Republicans, people are flocking here. But when you look at the stadium numbers, when you measure the enthusiasm, you have Joe Biden speaking before bingo night and Donald Trump's packing basketball stadiums. That's not a very good sign for the Democrat Party, I'll say that. Well, you all remember that Democrat in New Jersey, former Democrat, Jeff Van Drew, who decided during the middle of this whole impeachment thing that he was going to switch parties to the Republican Party. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not that I want to pour cold water. I nailed that. Not that I want to pour cold water over Jeff Van Drew, but look, he's a Democrat who got elected in a district that voted for Donald Trump. Impeachment's really unhappy with Donald Trump voters. So he switched parties. Did he do that now because he's some card-carrying conservative? No, come on, no. But Donald Trump is a man who loves loyalty, who rewards loyalty, and he gave Jeff Van Drew a bit of spotlight last night.
And I have to tell you, a few weeks ago, Jeff was one of the few brave and principled Democrat lawmakers, in all fairness, we've been after him for a long time, who stood up to the House Democrats and the outrageous abuse of power that you see going on right now. They can't win an election, so they're trying to steal an election. It's not happening, folks. It's not happening. And Jeff had the guts to defy the left-wing fanatics in his own party and to stand tall in defense of our Constitution, our freedom, and democracy itself. And I just want to, I have to tell you, I've gotten to know him really well over the last couple of weeks. He's a great guy. He's a brave guy. He shares our values.
He loves doing that to anybody who's shown loyalty to him, and guess what? It helps them a lot. Donald Trump is a skilled politician.